Good morning students. Today we will discuss tissue. So what is a tissue? So it is a group of similar cells performing specific function. So when some cluster of cells form, it develops a tissue. When some cluster of tissue develops, it form the organ, and when there are combination of organ form the organ system, and several organ system form the organism. That means there is a relationship between tissue, organ system and organism. So today we will discuss plant tissue. So we can divide plant tissue into two types: meristemic tissue and permanent tissue. So what is meristemic tissue? So these tissues are having cells which are actively dividing, and that helps in the growth of the plant. So this type of tissue we can find in the growing points of the plant, like the tip of the root, stem and branches. So what are the characteristics of the meristemic tissue? They have very small cell, the cell wall is very thin, the nuclei present inside they are large. The cells are tightly packed, that means there is no gap between them, and actively dividing, adding the new cells to the plant, that means it helps in the growth of the plant. Now there are different types of meristemic tissue. First one is apical or terminal. So this is located near the tip of the roots and stem, and also in the growing part of the leaves. In this diagram you can see the top portion, that is the apical meristem. Next one is cambium or lateral meristem. So this is situated below the bark, and it is responsible for the increase in the diameter of the stem. The middle portion and the last portion, that is the lateral meristem, and it is generally present inside the bark, that hard portion of the stem. Now is permanent tissue. So permanent tissue is made up of those cells which have lost their ability to divide. That means it is exactly opposite to the meristemic tissue. So we can divide the permanent tissue into two types. One is protective tissue and other is supporting tissue. So the first one is protective tissue. So these cells are very thick and found on the surface of the roots and leaves. And next one is supporting tissue. So the main three types of supporting tissue: parenchymatous tissue, collenchymatous tissue and sclerenchymatous tissue. So first we will discuss parenchymatous tissue. As you can see, this is the diagram of the parenchymatous cells. These cells are large, having the large cell wall. They store food. They provide some temporary support to the plant. Some of the parenchymatous cells present in the leaves, they are having the chloroplast, and they are known as sclerenchyma, and they help in photosynthesis. Because they are containing chloroplast, that means they help in photosynthesis. Next one is collenchyma. So you can see this is the diagram of collenchyma. The cell wall is quite thick here, and the cells are quite long, elongated cells, and they help to support different parts of the plant, and it is found in the leaf stalk, that means the lower part of the leaf, and below the epidermis of the stem, that means the outer part of the stem. Next one is sclerenchyma. It is a dead cell. These are long narrow cells. They are having the large cell wall, thick cell wall, and there is the decomposition of lignin inside the cell wall, and it gives or provides strength to the plant, and it is found in the stem and veins of the leaf. So these three type of supporting tissue, that means the parenchyma, collenchyma and sclerenchyma, they are known as simple tissue because they are made up of only one type of cells.